there were lots of companies, the smaller firms,
Right.
who didn't have such a big turnover for their own business to employ casual filleters by the day, or not maybe by the day, but by what we used to call a kit. Now a kit was 10 stone of whole fish. Now depending on how big it was, whether it was small stuff, big stuff, of course the bigger it was, the quicker it was filleted. So they got less per kit, ranging from maybe what we used to call half a crown a kit is now 12.5p. So if it was the small stuff, they'd probably get 3.5 crowns a kit, which 7 and 6 or whatever it is in today's money. And of course, the more they turned out, the more they got paid. But the work guaranteed the work every day. It depended how much fish there was to be got done. It depended how much work they got.
Yeah.
They could go down the market every day and not get a day's work. There were very few fully employed filleters or market men.
The funniest things used to be when they used to shout Social Security. They used to shout Social Security, stay where you are. And the people that used to try and get to the toilet, so get under the table, get hidden.
Yeah.
Because there was claiming social working there.
Yeah.
And other ones come up to me and they said, said Marilyn Monroe. He said, no, give me a name. I said, Marilyn Monroe, Hollywood. He said, I've got to have your right name. I said, I'm legal, I don't have to give you nothing.
Yeah.
I said, find the ones that aren't legal, I'm legal. He said, come on, give us your name. I said, all right, Pearl. He said, look, come on, give me your name. Because with messing about with Queenies, we always used to say, if we found a Pearl. And I used to say to the boss, you found your Pearl, mate. Yeah, you know, he didn't believe me name then. I messed about with him that much. But we did know a girl called Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
Who worked there? No, she lived at the bottom of our street.
Yeah. She went to our school.
Yeah, and she was called Marilyn Monroe. Yeah. Nothing like her. Little and skinny, wasn't she? No honour.
And there was like a great big metal table, and it was red hot potato and sage, or sometimes all different flavours. And you had a metal, you know, like you do ice cream years ago, and they had the metal things and they put an ice cream cone in. The ice cream it. Well, these was big metal holders and flat, and you hit the potato on. You had a red ring like that. I had it for.
What, in your hand?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because it was red hot. And he was doing that all day. Can you imagine? Pattie called Pattie slapping. Then it went from there to being half cooked and breaded.
Right.
You know, like a breaded patty.
Yeah.
And in our dinner hour, what we used to do, we used to go on Ezra Road and order half a dozen bread cakes. And guess what we had for dinner? Patty sandwiches.
Oh, the smell. You never got rid of the smell. I mean, we lived in sort of 2 and 2 down. You didn't have baths, you didn't have showers. Me overall, because she used to wear it to go home in, sometimes we used to hang them outside in what we called the call house.
Yeah.
And you never got rid of the smell. It was on your skin, and you could be sat on a bus and you could see people going, and it didn't matter how much perfume or whatever, how many times you got washed, you never ever got rid of that smell.
Yeah.
They used to say, what's that smell? And you'd say, I don't know, I can't smell it.
You go into the wash house, what do you see when you go through the doors?
Well, you go through the doors, you have to pay the whatever, and then on that side there was all these what they call scrubbing stalls.
Yeah.
Like sort of things what you don't put in machines. They had a sink and a draining board sort of thing, and you had a dolly tub and a dolly stick, and you did all your things in there, and then what you had to scrub, you scrubbed on the top. But at the back they had these massive big drums, and in the middle was a lid you lifted up and you put all your whites in there.
Yeah.
And they used to wash them. Then you took them out of there and you could put them in your spinners, all them what you've washed by hand in the spinners, and then you had big things, airing things, what you pulled out, like
Right.
that, and hung your clothes on and pushed them back in while they dried, and then you took them off there, went into another room where they had these big ringers, but you had to put tuppence in, and they used to mandle everything
Right.
instead of ironing it, because I used to put his shirts in, and because it used to pop all his buttons off.
When I lived in Marmaduke Street, when he had my little girl little, I went in there 2 days before she was born, and one woman got up. She used to work at Beverley Road Hospital, and she used to get up at 6 o'clock and sweep the terrace from the bottom to the top. She used to sweep all the terrace, and then another lady used to come out and do all the windows, and then another lady used to come out and do your step, donkey stone your step, you know. And they used to do it for you all the time. Once you lived down there, you know, there was one person designated to it all, you know, and he did all them things. And I've always said it, when I lived down Marmaduke Street, they had my little girl, if she was out on the front, they used to just open the door and say, "I'm taking her on road, Beattie," and they used to take them up Hessel Road with them to do the shopping, you know. And then when I got remarried and I lived in Gypsyville, and I used to put the bairns on the front, nobody ever used to move them, they weren't interested. They still used to go in Gypsyville for the shopping. They didn't just wheel the bairn for you. Things had altered.